Hey guys, Nate with Matt Rat Jiu Jitsu Club. I wanted to bring a quick video about how to be a good training partner. When you are training with somebody, there are a few things that are going to make it difficult to work with you. Okay, so one of the things that I look for is somebody who's, especially when we're drilling or we're working on technique, when I'm working a situation, right? Let's say that I've got somebody that's put me in side control and I'm working from my back, and the person on top isn't really putting a whole lot of pressure on me. They're not really trying to move on top of me. They're just kind of letting me do whatever I want to do with zero resistance. That's not a real look at what that's going to be like. At the same time, if I'm with a partner who won't let me work at all and is only putting nothing but the most pressure that they can possibly put on somebody, that's not helping me learn either, right? If I'm in somebody's closed guard and I'm trying to learn how to break, that person on the bottom should be giving me 20% resistance, something very small, something enough to give me a little bit of a feel of what it's going to be like. I don't need to fight with the life of me to get the arm across the body to try to learn how to do an arm bar from closed guard. But if I'm just trying to bring that arm across and their arm is just super loose and I have zero resistance on it, that's not really helping me either. Or if I am going to learn a sweep and from closed guard, let's say if another one from guard, and I start to make my sweep and the person on top doesn't give me any resistance, it just flops over onto the ground, that's not a real look at it either, right? Same thing if I'm trying to learn a rear naked choke and I'm on somebody's back and they aren't putting their hands where they need to be. They're just keep giving me their neck. I might learn the choke, but I'm not learning how to get there when somebody has a little bit of resistance. And when I say a little bit of resistance, I mean a little bit of resistance. Enough to, not a challenge, but just a little bit of effort, a little bit more effort to get to that position, right? If I'm on the bottom position and I'm trying to help somebody learn something, and my arms are flat on the mat and my feet are out flat on the mat, you know, like this, and I'm just laying there not doing anything, well, that's not a very good way of helping somebody learn something, right? I should be in a good position. Every time that I'm there, my heel should be next to my butt, my hand should be in a good proper hand placement position. And this is the position I'll let somebody work from. If I'm supposed to give them some kind of a reaction, you know, your instructors will give you the scenario that they want you to do. You know, if I'm working something, I want somebody to react a certain way. As a training partner, I need to remember that I need to react that way. I shouldn't just be sitting there relaxing and thinking about other things. I should be helping my training partner learn that. So when the reverse happens and I'm trying to learn that, my training partner is going to give me the reaction that my coach or my instructor is looking for. And that is going to be being a good training partner, right? We want to help them learn and not just give them everything. I don't want to just be loose and falling over all the time. I want to try to be giving a little bit of resistance to make it a little bit real, right? Like, I'm not usually just going to let somebody push me over and not try to keep my base or try to put pressure moving forward. And those are really good ways of being a good training partner. Okay. Same thing when I'm rolling with somebody, right? When I'm after class, me and my buddies want to get to a roll. It is very easy to just get that energy amped up to a 10, especially if I'm a white belt and I don't know what I'm doing. Let's slow down a little bit and let's try it. Hard training is very important. Don't get me wrong. We want to train hard. But training hard does not always mean bringing your energy level at 100 to 110% every time I'm doing everything. I want to be effective with my energy and not just be blowing my energy all over the place and really trying to like murder, and then like I'm done. I have no energy left. So when you are working some of these things, this is when we find injuries happen, because you get two white belts that don't know a whole lot of technique, and all they're trying to do is just ram into each other like two bulls, and that's when injuries happen. And we're not taking the time to slow down a little bit. I can't tell you how many times I've been kicked in the face or kneed or whatever by somebody who is just trying to move really, really fast, and they're not trying to put proper technique down. Maybe they don't know it yet, but they're not trying to put their pressure on me. They're just trying to move around, and that's when injuries happen. So let's slow down a little bit, try to take our time, and really think through what it is we're trying to do. Okay, you're going to find a lot more success that way. So I hope that this helps you. I hope that you find success in your next training session, and I hope you have fun. So we'll see you next time.